Marshall Jewett. Here we go. Feature underway here at Central Missouri Speedway. It's your pure stocks. Helm to that outside on the top. Looks strong here so far coming out of turn number 2. Helm. Again, Reif, your feature winner last week. He brings it down, but Josh Helm right now, your leader. Good battle for third right now. Here comes Marshall Jewett in the 7. Headley, the 23. Oh, and we have several cars go around here, including the 23 of Headley, the 4D of David Doles. Looks like he has a problem. Side by side, I think we'll be cutting the number of laps here. Here we go. So Reif, Harper, and Harper. Spencer Reif.
Everything is automated and set up so as they come across the line, the points are built in. The passing points are built in there.
Spencer Reif. Leader coming down into 3 and 4. Joey Harper, Gale Harper. And then Helm now. Let's see if Helm could move his way up through the field as your top 2. Little bump in there coming out of 1 and 2. With Reif and Harper. Now Helm on the low side coming out of 3 to try to take that third spot away. Josh Helm. Spencer Reif, Joey Harper still your top 2. Reif and Harper. Joey Harper, by the way. Joey, number 2 in points right now. Spencer, 3 in the points ladder. Of course, Logan Headley heading off, so he'll gain some points there. Good battle up front right now. Your top 2. Reif and Harper. Reif holding his line here, staying down low in 3 and 4. Harper now trying to make something happen up here. Gets a little closer down in 1 and 2, but Spencer Reif still hanging on. Spencer. Harper, then Helm, and then DJ Barnes. White flag will come out this next time across for Spencer Reif. We are running a rain schedule tonight, so there will not be trophy presentations. But right now, Spencer Reif. Let's see if he can hang on with Harper in the 21. Something amiss on the 5 DJ. Some flame coming out of the 5 DJ of Barnes. Checker, Spencer, here we go. Now gets a nose in on the low side. Harper, Gale Harper now in that second spot. Here comes Helm. Spencer Reif, can he do it 2 weeks in a row now? Let's see if he can hang on here. Spencer, still your race leader. Spencer in the 7 car. Ooh, gets a little loose in there. Here comes Joey Harper now in the 21. 2 weeks in a row after his first win. Spencer Reif. Gale Harper. Joey Harper. And the 49 of Helm. So 2 weeks in a row now after his first ever feature win. Spencer Reif. All right, side by side, it's Zygon. Eric Hammond's on that front row, 25 laps, 1,500 to win here. Street stocks at Central Missouri Speedway. Zygon, Tobiot, here comes the 45. That's Aaron Poe. Aaron Poe up into that 3rd spot. Keep an eye out throughout the field here, but it's right now Zach Zygon. Zygon, Tobiot, Aaron Poe. 7 of Brett Wood. Here's the 10 of Mark Carter. Eric Hammond on the high side, but your leader right now, it is Zach Zeigen in the 35. Zeigen, Ott, Poe, and Brett Wood, your top 4. Zeigen and Ott, your top 2 right now. This will be lap number 3, 22 to go. Zeigen, Toby Ott. Starting to pull away a little bit from your front runners. About a 10-car length lead right now, but it's Aaron Poe, Brett Wood. Then a 10 of Mark Carter. Cody Frazon. Eric Hammonds, a 5H, Larry Ferris. Bryce McMillan. Oh, and a car goes up. Oh, yellow will come out. Tough break there on the 7 of Scott Johnson out of Nevada. Fire up underneath there. We're going to check this one out real quick. Zeigen brings around turn number 4. Street Stocks, 1,500 to win tonight as they come out of turn 4. Zeigen, here we go. Zeigen gets a good jump out of 2, Toby Ott. As they follow him down into 3 and 4. Zach Zeigen, your leader. Still Ott, Poe, Carter, and 5 of Brett Wood. Your top 5 cars remain the same. Oh, 22 of Holdren goes around here in turn number 2. Joey Holdren. Five laps, 20 to go. Zeigen good with a good bite out of turn number 2. Toby Ott right on his tail. Let's see if some of these guys try to save a little bit of tire. Toby Ott tries to get a nose down in there that time. Down in the low part of 1 and 2, Toby Ott. Zeigen with Ott. Now Brett Wood says, okay, nobody's up here. I'm going to go high side. So Brett Wood up to the high side. Mark Carter just next to him as Brett Wood gets a decent run up there. Not able to contend those. Right now, Ott on this low side, putting some pressure on your race leader, Zeigen. So Zeigen and Ott, your top 2. Josh Poe, good battle for 4th back here with Carter and Wood, and then it's Frazon in the 04. Still Zeigen and Ott. Poe. Wood and Carter. Oh, and now the 14 of Larry Ferris goes all the way up to the top, hangs on to it. Loses about 3 to 4 spots there, though. He's right by Hammonds now in the 5H. So 15 laps remain. It's still Zeigen, Ott, Poe. Wood now gets by the 10 of Carter, and then Frazon, Bryce McMillan, Nathan Vaughn, the 30 of Campbell. Zeigen, gets almost to the top side there with the 51 of Jester now. Let's see if we can get around the lap traffic of Jester. Jester hangs up on that high side, lets the leaders go by. Good move by the 51 of Jester there with Zeigen. And Ott still your leaders with about a half a straightaway till you get to the 45 of Poe. Your top 2, Zeigen and Ott. Both of these guys race down at Lucas Oil. Looking back through the field, see several battles back here. Bryce McMillan slides up. Here comes the 30 of Clayton Campbell. Gets around him coming out of 2. But your leaders, still Ott hanging on the tail there. You wonder if he's just waiting for his opportunity. Zeigen slides up just a little out of 2 there. Let's see if Ott can make something, get a nose in here now. Your top two, good battle for this lead. Zygon and Ott, your top two. Zygon slides up just a little bit coming out of two. If Ott can get a little bite out of two there, he might be able to make it work. I have 10 remaining. This will be 9 remaining this time across. For Zygon and Ott, your top two. Still Aaron Poe, then Brett Wood. Mark Carter, here comes the 04 to Frazon, and then 12 and Nathan Vaughn, the 14 of Ferris. But going back to your leaders now, get them into some heavy lap traffic now. Chris Kirscher will be the next car in that 28. So Zygon, let's see how they handle this lap traffic now with Zygon and Ott. Kirscher just in front of him, and the 22 of Holdren just in front of him as well. Here comes Zygon and Ott now as they get around Kirscher, coming into turn number 4. Down the front straightaway again, your two leaders. Ott now, about 2 wide coming out of 2 as Zygon had to get around that lap traffic. Toby Ott gets about a half a car length now, side by side for the lead. Here comes Toby Ott. New race leader, the 27 of Toby Ott. 6 remains. So Toby Ott in the 27, the 14 of Ferris pulls off on the back stretch. New race leader Toby Ott now. Let's see how he can handle this lap traffic. As now Aaron Poe, 5 to go this time across as they go in front of Holdren. Now a lap car in between your top two. Toby Ott, Zygon, Aaron Poe, and then it's Brett Wood and the 04 Cody Frazon. Lap traffic in front of these cars. Let's see how they work their way through. But Toby Ott on that low side. Zygon hounding him on the back. The 45 of Poe just behind them now. Toby Ott now lengthening out this lead as he comes into turn number 4. This will be 3 to go this time across for Toby Ott. Toby Ott in the 27. As now Mark Carter in the 10 car pulls off, and he was in the top 6 the last time I saw him. Now the 27 of Toby Ott, still your leader. White flag will come out this next time across. Can Toby Ott hang on as he gets by the bandit Chad Eichelberry in the 09? Zygon a little bit loose as he slides up into 2. White flag comes out for your leader, Toby Ott. Toby Ott, Zygon. 45 of Poe, the 7 of Brentwood, the 04 of Cody Frazon. Your top 5 as your leader comes out of 4. Your 1,500 winner tonight, Toby Ott, your winner. It'll be Zygon. There's your second place car with Poe right behind him. Then it's the 7 of Wood, the 04 of Frazon, the 12 of Nathan Vaughn. Clayton Campbell in 7th in the 30 car. Bryce McMillan in 8th in the 68. So again, your top lead a push back here on the back for Zach Zygon. Nope, he's able to make it. So they will go to the tech area. Right now, unofficially, Toby Ott, your winner. Zach Zygon in the second spot. Then the 35. 35, and then the 45 of Aaron Poe, your top 3. Right now, Dylan Rafferty. Here we go with 1 lap in the books. Dylan, the 46, leads him out of turn number 2, David. So that's Dad and his son, the 41, Michael. Ed Griggs here on the low side in the 47. Let's see how this battle ensues behind your leader, Dylan Rafferty. Michael in the 41, David on the high side. Here comes Justin Rafferty, the 75. So again, Dylan with David, Michael. So Dad and his 2 sons there at the front. Ed Griggs, the 47, Justin Rafferty, the 75. And it's Travis Alexander and the 02 Elaine. Jeff Rafferty. And White in the 33, Kevin White. And then Josh Guy, your top 10 in the 02. Dylan now pulling away. This young man each and every week. So Dylan, David, Michael, now Justin with Ed Griggs in the 47. Griggs goes to the high side out of turn 2. Yellow comes out here for Taylor in the 14 in turn number 4. And here we go. Dylan leads them down that front stretch. Griggs trying to figure a way to get around the Rafferty bunch here. It's 2 and 3 wide on the back. Watch out as Griggs goes around in the 41 and Michael Rafferty goes around. Oh!
I got a car upside down. Car upside down.
So the 0-2, I think that was Lucas Gillette, goes upside down there. He just rolled over there for a second. And we go. Back to racing again. Dylan Rafferty. 5 in the books. There's 6 laps down now. Dylan Rafferty, David Rafferty, Justin Rafferty, Travis Alexander. Then behind him, it's Alexander, the 36, Jeff Rafferty in the 98. There's your top 5 right now. Josh Guy goes around here in turn number 3 and 4. Brings it down into the infield. Guy in the 2. Dylan Rafferty. Dylan David. Dylan leaves him down into turns number 3 and 4. He can just make that car stick about anywhere that he wants. So it's tough for anybody to get by him. So Dylan, his dad David. Justin Rafferty, Travis Alexander, Jeff Rafferty, your top 5. Still Dylan. Gets a good line out of turns 3 and 4. 5 to go next time. 5 to go next time. See Ed Griggs moving back up through the field, so keep an eye out on the 47. Gets by Bergstrom there on that lap. Back up into 7th now from the back of the field is Dylan Rafferty, still your leader. So Dylan, David, Justin, still your top 3. Travis Alexander. Here comes Griggs now. Let's see if he can get by the 33 as Kelly Vale pulls off. Taylor now going down a lap. So Dylan, David, Justin Rafferty. Watch Ed Griggs though. Let's see if he gets by. Move his way up into top 6 or maybe even top 5. He might not have enough laps to go as Sterner goes around on the backside, keeps it going green. He's going to try to pull off here. Sterner in the 14 does get off. White flag. Oh, yellow comes out. Got a car stuck here on the exit on turn number 3, so that's what the yellow flag is for. This will single file restart. Here we go. Final laps for your mod lights. Ed Griggs now in the 47 gets by Kevin White there. Move him up into 6th as he moves his way back up through the field. White flag out for Dylan Rafferty. Dylan takes it down into 3 and 4. Dylan with another great run tonight. Your winner, Dylan Rafferty. So Dylan Rafferty with the win again here tonight. That is 6 wins for Dylan Rafferty in the 46. It'll be the 64, his dad, just behind him. Then in 3rd, Justin Rafferty. Travis Alexander, Jeff Rafferty, and Ed Griggs, your top 6. Here we go. B-Mods underway. 20-lap feature event. Ferguson leads them down. Ferguson, Strader. Harris, the 99 is Smith. Couple of cars getting back to get together, and Harris goes up on the high side, gets loose up there. Daniel Harris losing several spots up there in the front. Strader now gets a nose front of Ferguson here up at the top. So Strader, Ferguson, the 99 is Smith, Jeremy Lyle, and Cody Bray are top 5. Here comes Powell in the 57. 49 are Royalty behind him. Bray on the outside in the 15, but your leader Strader in the 61. Brad Smith now takes that second spot away. Brad Smith, watch for him in the 05 of Lane. Tim Powell, the 57. Here comes the 49 of Royalty and Powell, the 2 cars down there in turns 3 and 4. Strader, Smith, Ferguson, Lyle, your top 4. And then it's Tim Powell, the 57. Trying to find some moisture up on the top there right now, Brad Smith. Strader goes high side. Oh, and Smith barely hangs on to it. Gets really loose coming out of 2. Brad Smith just hung on to it. Lyle in the 05. Brad Smith still hanging on in second. Lyle. Ferguson, and now Patrick. Royalty. The 57 of Tim Powell. Jeff Dowdy, Cody Bray, Caleb Bray, and Jake Richards are top 10. Meanwhile, Strader. Sturgis Strader. Looking real strong tonight in the 61. He's going to get up in the lap traffic now. Tim Smith here in the 8 car. Here comes Lyle on the low side in the 05. So Strader. And yellow comes out for turn number 2. Ferguson. Here we go. Smith gets a good run out of that restart up on the high side, but Sturgis Strader now goes down, dives low, slides a little bit up into 4. It's Brad Smith with a good run there. Brad Smith now gets a nose in, down in 1 and 2. Trying to get around Strader, your leader. So Strader, Smith, Lyle, now Royalty in the 49. Here comes the 7J of Jake Richards also. Jake Richards up into 5th. Now here's Richards. Ferguson, then Tim Powell, Jeff Dowdy on that outside. Here comes Smith now out of turn number 2. Brad Smith gets by Strader, your new leader. Brad Smith. 9 to go that time across for Smith. Strader. Lyle. Royalty. And the 7J of Jake Richards. There's your top 5. This will be 8 laps remain for Smith. Smith and Strader hung on for that first 10 laps of the race. Now I'm watching the 49 of Royalty now with Jake Richards now gets a nose in. 3 wide in that back stretch. Look out. Here comes the 49 and the 7J, the Jake Richards, 3 wide coming down the front stretch. Oh, look out there. Several of them get together. The 05 of Lyle. Richards on the 7J, the 49 of Royalty. Back to your leader, Brad Smith, Strader. The 7J Richards now up to 3rd. Richards, Lyle, Royalty, Dowdy, Tim Powell, the 94 of Jacob Ebert, but your race leader as he gets by Tim Smith there in the 8 car. Strader up on the high side. Brad Smith, your race leader. Brad Smith. 4 laps remain now for Brad Smith. Hugging that high side. Here comes now Royalty. Oh, looks like a flat tire on the 05 of Lyle. Lyle pulls off. Top break for him out of the top 5. But Smith, still your leader. Now Strader. Oh, the 05 comes to a full stop here on the top side. Cannot move. Tough break for the 05 of Lyle as he was battling in that top 5. Brad Smith, let's see if he can work his way into his first feature win this year. So Smith, Streeter right on his tail, the 7J of Richards. Brad Smith, Streeter, white flag comes out next time across for Brad Smith. The Kenny's Towel, number 99. Streeter now trying to hang on to second with Richards. Jake Richards putting on a show here as he moves up now. Jake Richards. Oh, problem with the 49 as he gets up into the wall. Patrick Royalty back to your leader as he comes out of turn number 4. Brad Smith, your winner tonight. Brad Smith, it's Streeter, it's Richards, Dowdy, Powell, Ebert, Royalty, and then Ferguson, Caleb Bray, Chris Brockway, your top 10. So congratulations to Brad Smith in the 99. It's the 61 of Sturgis Streeter. Jake Richards in the 7J. Jeff Dowdy, your top 5. And then 25-lap feature event, Gunnar Martin, Tim Carrick. Tim Carrick on the outside. Gunnar side by side with him. So Gunnar Martin now gets a nose in front. That's who your leader is in lap 1. It's a 1K of Carrick. So Carrick and Martin side by side action here. Then it's Kirk and Willie. Then the 34 of Schaffman. Hibner behind him, and the 11 of Schiffelbein. Now Gunnar Martin slides up in turn number 4. New race leader, Gunnar Martin. Here on lap number 2, Martin. The 1K of Carrick, Kirk, Dean Willie, Schaffman. 89 of Hibner. Darren Fuqua in the 87. Still back to your leaders as they come out of 2. Still Martin now. Carrick decides to go to that low side now. With Kirk in the 67 and 68 of Dean Willie. Right now it's Gunnar Martin. I have a feeling that Martin has gotten that new engine back in there because he looks pretty strong here tonight. He and Carrick, side-by-side action coming out of turn 4 for that race lead. Still Martin and Carrick up front. Then Willie now takes that 3rd spot away from Dalton Kirk. Then the 89 of Hibner, your top 5. Here comes the 16 of Lyle behind him. And watch out for that 87 all the time at Fuqua. Yellow, yellow as we come around turns number 1 and 2. First caution of the night. A little bit of lightning in the area. Let's see if we can finish it up here with your Mighty Modifieds. Here we go. So Martin leads him down in out of turn number 2. Now Willie, Dean Willie on the high side here. Goes high side, Carrick down low. Dean Willie on the move. So Carrick, Willie, Kirk, Hibner, Lyle. Then 3 right back there was Schaffman, Schultz in the 87. Whoa, and Schaffman almost goes up over the top on turn number 4. Back to your leader though, Gunnar Martin coming out of 2 down into 3 now with Carrick, Willie. See Martin using that high side up against that cushion up there. Guys kind of bouncing off of that, see if they can get some movement. Battle back here with Lyle in the 16, the 87 of Fuquay, and the 89 of Hibner. Good battle there. Then the 90 of Schultz just behind them. Back to your leader coming out of 2, though. Still Martin as he starts to pull away here a little bit from the field. So Martin, Carrick, Willie, Kirk, and now those 3 with Lyle. Here comes the 87 of Fuquay. Darren Fuquay. Now Lyle side by side with the 30 of Kirk there for that 4th spot. So keep an eye on the 16 now. There's your race leader down the front stretch, but there's the battle back here. Lyle, and now Lyle takes that 4th spot away. So Lyle Fuquay gets loose on the high side. Hibner almost getting into him. But there's your leader. With 12 laps remaining, it is Gunnar Martin going down to the backstretch into 4. 1K of Carrick, the 68 of Willie, the 16 now of Lyle, and the 30 of Kirk. Behind him, the 87 Fuquay, and the 90 of Terry Schultz. Darren Fuquay on the move, along with Terry Schultz now. Back to your leader. He gets by Morrison in the 50 car. He'll go a lap down. There's Gunnar Martin, your race leader. So Martin, Carrick, here's Willie, Lyle, Kirk, and now Schultz on that high side with the 87 of Fuquay down low. Martin starting to pull away from the field here. I have 9 laps remaining on this one by. Rodney Schweitzer gets a little bit loose up there in turn number 2, slows down. But again, your race leaders as they come out of turn number 4, right there, Gunnar Martin. Next lap car down. So the 1K of Carrick. So now with Jimmy Dow going a lap down here with Gunnar Martin on the backside. Gunnar Martin working his way through lap traffic, slides up to the high side. Gunnar Martin, there's your leader. Second place is right here with the 1K. And then it's Willie, the 68, the 16 of Lyle. There's your top 5 right now. But the 75 of Martin, the 1K of Carrick still in the top. Here comes the 1K of Carrick. There's second. Now the battle is for third between Willie and the 68 and the 16 of Lyle. As Martin worked by Ed Griggs now. Here's your race leader, Gunnar Martin, coming down the front stretch. This will be 5 to go that time by. 5 to go for Gunnar Martin, your race leader. Laps counting down here quickly now. As Martin up on the high side of turn number 4. This will be 4 to go this time across. Martin, the 1K of Carrick. There's Willie and the 16 of Lyle, and then Kirk in the 30 car. Your race leader, Gunnar Martin, working his way through lap traffic. The next car will be the 11 of Schiffelbein. Let's see if he goes a lap down. There's Carrick on the low side. This should be 2 to go, I believe, this time across. We'll check on that. White flag will come out this next time across with 1 to go with your race leader. Carrick in the 1K, but a lengthy lead up here for your race leader coming into turn number 3 and 4 now. Here's your race leader, Gunnar Martin. Could be 2 weeks in a row for the 75 of Gunnar Martin. Gunnar Martin in the 75 as he comes back through. Turns number 3 and 4. Carrick will be in that second spot. Your winner again, 2 weeks, it's Gunnar Martin. It's the 1K of Carrick. 68 of Willie, the 16 of Lyle. It's the 30 of Kirk, the 87, and the 90. So Fuquay, followed by Schultz. I believe the 89 of Hibner behind him, the 34 Schaffman. So your Watt service, wow. What a run here tonight, Gunnar. You got the big motor in, don't you? No, that's still the crate. Holy cow.
Figured a couple more things out to make it a little bit faster, so we went ahead and did it this week, and I think it paid off.
All right, so you got a few things figured out. 2 weeks in a row now. Congratulations on the win tonight. I know you have a lot of folks that help you out on the car.
Oh yeah, first of all, I got to thank my pops with Martin's Auto Salvage. Without him, none of this would be possible. Big thanks to Procure Network, JD Motorsports, Weights, American Masonry with Bobby and his family, and big shout out to my good friend Kyle Westerholt for letting me borrow this motor. It's pretty fast.
All right, congratulations. Your winner tonight, Gunnar Martin, 2 weeks in a row. Get a photo there, probably. All right, we'll get to Brad. Good run you got up there tonight. Streeter was really running pretty good up there tonight, but you just got by him, and then you hung on for the rest of the race.
Yeah, first and foremost, glory to God. But yeah, he was tough. I'm surprised he actually gave me that bottom down there. About got into him, but he gave me just enough room, and then I knew the top was the fastest way around, so we just stayed up there.
All right, congratulations on your win tonight. I know you have some folks that help you out on the car here.
Oh yeah, Magic One Car Wash, Kenny's Tile, my family, just a lot of people, Birch's Construction, Professional Concrete Services, my whole family. I couldn't do it without them. We've been fighting gremlins in this car ever since we started with it, and we're getting closer and closer.
Oh, congratulations, Brad Smith. Man, I tell you, Spencer. All right. Got in 2 weeks in a row now. Congratulations, bud. You held on there tonight. Tough breaker at the beginning of that race. We lost a number of cars, but you held on strong tonight again.
Yeah, I saw Josh's nose come straight for me, and I just hit the gas and avoided it and stayed out front. And I mean, that's it.
All right. Well, congratulations. 2 weeks in a row now. Congrats on the win. I know you have some folks that help you on the car there.
Yeah, I got the Yard Doctor, Diamond Muffler, Signs by Gunner, Valvoline, Jazz Products, Hooker Harness. I mean, there's Lisa Burlington, Josh Ali. I mean, can't do it without all of them. So, and Bob Morton.
All right. Congratulations. 2 weeks in a row now. Spencer Rife. Toby Ott, congratulations on the win tonight. Wish we could have had you in victory lane, but great job here tonight. Tell you what, you and Zach had a good race up there tonight. You just got by him and then hung on.
Zach did a heck of a job out there racing tonight. We come up into the lap traffic there, and if it hadn't been for the lap car, then it would have never happened. He made just a little mistake and went up a little higher trying to get around the lap car than he should have and give me the opening I was needing. And that's where I had to capitalize on it. And I knew if I could just get in front of him, I thought I could hold him back off again. So he did one heck of a job too. Congratulations to Zach too. So
yeah, that was a good run between those top two cars. You got into the lap traffic. You just figured a way to get around them and won the race. I know you have some folks on your sponsors on your car.
I have a tremendous amount of sponsors on here. I mean, pretty much everybody that's on the car, because inevitably I always forget somebody. But I mean, I promote these guys. I couldn't do all this stuff without them. They make all this all possible. So I do appreciate everyone on here. I mean, I'll try to run through them real quick. I got Hobby Time Motorsports. I got Midwest Sheet Metal, Buck Service Center, Schultz Tractor and Machine, Andy Kennedy down there, Clinton. I mean, he builds my motors. And we've got TNT Quick Shop, Olson Heating and Air. I got Outlaw Race Bodies, Gary Hubert Racing, Lucas Cattle Company. I mean, I have a tremendous amount of sponsors that help me out. You know, more moral support than anything, but I mean, they really all pitch in and give me a good hand. So.
Well, great run here tonight. Congratulations on the big win. $1,500 to Scott and Dylan. Lynn Rafferty in the win again. Congratulations, Dylan. I think 6 here at CMS this year, and you've had a great run this year as well.
Oh yeah.
Well, congratulations again on your win tonight. You just seem to make that car stick down on that low side, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for bringing the cars out, guys. We appreciate it.